Hello again, and just for fun I thought I'd review something that I picked up when I was in the States. It's a weird thing. It's this. I'll show you close-ups. It looks like a pen, but it isn't. It's actually called I think they call it a quantum, not a pendant, a quantum pen or a quantum pendant pen or something of that nature. And it's supposed to do the same for you on your body as acupressure, so that you wave it over certain points on your body and it can help with aches and pains. Let me show you this close-up first of all, and then tell you a bit about it. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It looks like a pen, as you can see. And the way you use it is to, if you have an area that's in pain or whatever, or bruised or something, you just move in circular motions over the affected area. Now you don't have to touch the skin. You can be close to the skin. Some people find touching the skin apparently is too intense for them. When I do it above the skin, I feel a weird sort of tingling sensation. It's really very difficult to describe and very, very strange, to be quite honest with you. You know, it does seem like you're fooling yourself, but the results seem to work. So you just do this. And for me, because of the problem with my thumb, I do it here and here. And I do that once a day. Usually for a minute or so on each place, and then that seems to help. But you can do it on other places as well. As I say later, my sister used it on her sinuses, niece used it on a bruise on her knee, and my wife's used it on her shoulder. She has a frozen shoulder, and it seems to help with that. So that's what it looks like. It's very heavy, very, very solid. I don't know how long they last. I don't suppose the metal will wear away particularly quickly. It's made with some kind of volcanic metal, I've been told, but I haven't really researched that much, to be honest. I don't care whether it's plastic or metal. I'm interested in whether it seems to work for me, and it does. And as it's shaped like a pen, you could wear that on the inside of a coat. It's got this clip, and I've been told that if you wear it in that way, it offers some protection as well. But for the actual aches and pains and so on, you need to be moving in circular motions. I believe clockwise. I'm not sure what happens if you're anti-clockwise. I haven't looked into that, but it just seemed like a fun thing to talk about. So that's what it is. I don't even know the name, the quantum pen, I think, or something of that nature. So you've seen it close up. I have to say, for me, this actually seemed to work. Now, it could be a placebo effect. It could all be in my mind, but the result is the same. It is the aches and pains I have. I have a particular problem with a tendon in my thumb, and just by waving this over, and I do it once a day, it seems to prevent the pain from occurring. Now, I don't know medically whether that's real or I'm just imagining it. I've no idea. I do know that it seems to work for me, and I do know that doctors also give placebo tablets and placebo injections, so I know that placebos work. How this works, well, I've looked into the supposed science of it. I'm not sure, I'm not really convinced, to be honest, but the effect is something that has convinced me because it does work. Now, from my point of view, if it seems to give relief where you have pain, I'm going to use it. You know, whether it's pseudoscience, whether it's psychobabble, whether it's complete hokum, the end result is what counts for me. And I'm not too worried about whether a scientist says it works or a scientist says it doesn't work. I'm worried about how it affects me, and it seems to have worked. Now, I know my sister, she's used one of these and she's had problems with sinuses, so she just sort of done the motion over her sinus cavities, and that seemed to have helped her breathing. My wife has had problems with an aching shoulder, and she's done it here, and it seemed to have helped her. I don't know. I really don't know whether it's good, solid science or complete nonsense. But I do know that it works. I'll give you a description or a link below in the description where you might be able to pick one of these up if you're interested. But they're quite fun, and everybody who's used it seems to have worked. My niece used this on a bruise, and it seemed to clear the bruise very quickly. I don't know. If it really is what it says it is, it's absolutely remarkable. Oh, one other thing. I did see a demonstration of this with a mobile or cell phone, and I can't do it here because I don't have a cell phone with me, but if you hold out your arm like this hold a cell phone in this arm, and get somebody to push your arm down, see how much resistance you have. Put the cell phone or mobile phone away, repeat the experiment, and you'll find that without the mobile phone in your hand, this arm should stay a lot more solid. When you hold the mobile phone, your arm is likely to move down very quickly. If I can film that with somebody for the future, I'll do that because it's quite interesting. But if you hold the mobile phone and this, and then repeat the experiment, your arm stays about the same as it would when you're not holding anything. Now, somebody actually did that to me to demonstrate the effect of this. And, well, let me be honest, when they said, you know, hold the phone and so on, I thought, yeah, okay, I'll show you. I'm going to keep this rock solid here and you're not going to move it. And when I was holding the phone, it went straight down. Without the phone, didn't move. When I tried it with the phone and this thing again, it didn't move. I was rather astonished at that, to be quite honest, because I'd prepared myself mentally to keep my arm in the same position for each of the experiments. And even though I knew what was coming, I still found when I held the phone, my arm moved down. Now, okay, the person pushing might have pushed harder, but you can tell, you can sense how much pressure is being applied to you. And I could tell that the person was doing the same thing. So for me, that was quite an effective demonstration. Anyway, I hope you find that interesting, and please leave comments, ask me questions, and why not subscribe? See you. Bye now.